Those Amazonians sure channeled Wayne Brady when Bill initially abstained from imbibing that mysterious liquid. If you do not drink this, then we have a problem. Overreaching and overstuffed, but full of startling imagery and a hungry curiosity for the mysteries of life and death, Wes Craven's The Serpent and the Rainbow is one of the late horror legend's most underrated efforts. Provocative, often sinister black magic sorcery has inspired countless cinematic sagas, some good, like Angel Heart, I Walk with a Zombie, Zombie Flesh Eaters, Sugar Hill, and some quite bad, Weekend at Bernie's 2, and, well, do I have to go on? Craven's immersive treatment of rituals and superstitions within Haitian society is richly observed, and Terminator composer Brad Fiedel's pulsating music lends an ominous tone to even the most seemingly jovial of zombification powders. I'm looking at you, Brent Jennings, you charming bastard. Set against the backdrop of political unrest and eventual upheaval, the quest of a typically cast white male in search of a mysterious substance for medical and corporate gain is a tired trope, and Serpent follows an old-fashioned plot formula, complete with a big baddie, an eventual damsel in distress, and wacky side characters who like to screw with this foreigner with the pretty white face. It's thanks to vivid performances, moody photography, and Craven's usual analytical approach that Serpent manages to be involving, though not without its lulls. Bill Pullman is a solid everyman, but that's always been about it for the characters he usually embodies. He shows signs of a sly, trickster mentality, but he's mostly there to react to the wild shit going on around him. And obviously studio-mandated narration adds little beyond moving the story along and smacks of Blade Runner-style jitters. Kathy Tyson is a striking leading lady and a pleasing guide to all this madness, but in typical Hollywood fashion, she ends up needing rescuing and nobody else but the blonde, studly white guy with the spirit of a jaguar coursing through him can save the day. Stealing every scene he's in, Zakes Mackay cuts a malevolent villain, and he's somehow wicked cool while being joyfully sadistic. All cigars should be lit with a blowtorch. Just don't find yourself in a room with a hammer, nails, and your pants down with this guy. The usually terrific Paul Winfield hangs around the periphery, but he's oddly unaffecting as the good side to Mackay's dark magic. The Stepfather cinematographer John Lindley's camera work is splendorous and feels authentic, though clearly the non-fiction book upon which the film is based got gussied up for a freaky horror fantasy. The process by which one creates a powder that can zombify upon contact, thereby creating a living corpse, is bewitching and more than a little bizarre. The first two-thirds move along swimmingly, but after Pullman is captured, tortured, and forced to escape, the third act grinds to a halt, and the momentum is lost. As usual, Craven dreams up frightening nightmare scenarios, and the schlocky whiz-bang ending is expectedly explosive, but still feels forced. Of course, it's undeniably satisfying, but the lead-up is protracted, and it can't quite find the right rhythm. Setting the pacing issues aside, it's still an inventive creeper, with enough strangeness to get past the more predictable chapters. Thanks for watching, you jive turkeys. Plenty more scary stuff coming up, so like and subscribe and have a happy Halloween.